In this episode, I am going to take you inside a Google map to see all things Hazlet, New Jersey. So if you're thinking about making the move there, this map will absolutely tell you everything you need to know. So I hear you're thinking about moving to Hazlet, New Jersey, and maybe you're coming from Staten Island. Well, this happens to be my specialty. Welcome back to another episode of Keeping You Connected, Staten Island and New Jersey Living. In this episode, I am going to take you inside a Google map to see all things Hazlet, New Jersey. So if you're thinking about making the move there, this map will absolutely tell you everything you need to know. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Keeping You Connected, Staten Island and New Jersey Living. Let's get into it.
All right, here we are. As always, if you're new here, I always show you where Staten Island is versus the area. So Hazlet is in this red dots over here. I lost my words for a second. Here's Staten Island, okay? This is all of Staten Island. Hazlet is right here. So it's right off of 35, 36, and a little bit on the Garden State Parkway. You'll get there through either 35 or the Garden State Parkway. It's about 20 minutes from Staten Island. What I always say is the houses that are closer to Staten Island, like this right here, this area and this area, they are smaller in size. You're not going to get the big monster mega mansions with acres and acres and acres, but they're also more affordable. For instance, we have one coming up in Hazlet, right around, where is the right here? So it's like right in this section. We have it coming up in about 3 weeks. And it's gonna be listed for $575, right? Those are the types of houses you're gonna get in Hazlet. So if you're looking to get into Monmouth County and New Jersey, and that's the price range, you're gonna be looking in this area. This is one of the areas you'll be looking in, okay? So if you're in Staten Island, you're going to get on the 440, come over either 35 down or the Garden State Parkway. If you have never been to Hazlet, you're like, I don't know where Hazlet is. Yes, you do. You wanna know how you want me to show you how? The DMV and the Airport Plaza, where are we? Right here. I'm sure this looks very familiar to you, the Airport Plaza Shopping Center. It's a big, big sign. Let's see, can we see this? Let's see photos. This, I'm sure this looks familiar to you if you ever drive down to the Jersey Shore and you don't take the full, what's happening here? Maybe not. Right here, this right here, this is the beginning of Hazlet. So it splits between Hazlet and Keyport. Just wanted to kind of show that to you. All right, let's back it up a little bit. Oh no, where's my red button? Hazlet. There we go. There's my red. Okay, so Hazlet is the beginning-ish of Monmouth County. It goes all the way from next to Aberdeen. So you have the Aberdeen-Matawan train station right here that runs through Monmouth County and Middlesex County, and it goes through Newark to Penn Station. And then you have the bus route as well. The bus route's around here, right in Aberdeen. I could show you it. Oh, this is a trick. I can show you. If you hit transit up here, it's gonna show you the transit stations, and it's right here. Anywhere where you see a little bus, a little red bus, those are the bus routes. Also, I will put I'll put down below all of the links. So we have a link to a transportation guide that I specifically made from Staten Island to New Jersey. So you could see the distance between here, Manhattan, Brooklyn, anything you need is going to be in that guide. All right, moving on. I also want to point out that you are right where the Raritan Bay is right here. Sandy Hook, Raritan Bay. So there is a little bit of Hazlet. Now this says West Keensburg, but it's inside of Hazlet. So there are different areas inside of Hazlet, just like Staten Island. I want you to think of each area in Staten Island, like North Shore, South Shore, Mid-Island, right? And then inside of the South Shore is 12 different areas, right? Inside the Mid-Island is different areas, right? So for instance, South Shore, we have Tottenville, Princess Bay, Huguenot, Eltingville, right? That's the same here. So you have like South Keyport, Tilton's Corner, Martins Road, West Keensburg, Centerville, North Centerville. These are all different areas inside of Hazlet. But Hazlet is the major name, right? Okay, so the major points that we already went over, you have 36, 35, and the Garden State Parkway. So those are your major highways and hubs. Right around all of them, that's where a lot of your stores are and your, shopping plazas. Like for instance, off 35 is that Airport Plaza. This off 36 is Airport Plaza. Off 35 is Aldi's, right? Walgreens, Starbucks. You know what I mean? There's a lot. So think of those as Highland Boulevard. Not our expressway, right? Because our expressway is different. You can't get off to go to a store. You got to get off the expressway. These expressways are main roads like a Highland Boulevard. So wherever you see a dark gray line right here, not the Garden State, any like a 35 or 36 route, know that there's all shopping and stores and all of that fun stuff. That's where you're gonna find most of your things. There's also an urban air there. There's a couple parks here as well. Like right here, we have Veterans Park, Gramercy, Lakeside Manor, this whole area here. Now I want to just pop out a little bit because just because we're inside of Hazlet, you still have Keyport right here, right? The Keyport and Waterway here, Cliffwood Beach is here, Veterans Memorial Park, and Cliffwood Beach Park. So all of these areas are very close to each other. Like, let's say this was, I don't know, Dungan Hills. This is South Beach, right? They're all right next to each other. All right, let's jump into schools. A lot of schools are by like Middle and Cove Road. So you have 7, 8 schools. You have Lillian Drive Elementary, Sycamore, Raritan, Beer Street Elementary, Hazlet Middle School, Raritan High School. There's also like, there's a daycare over here. The Tot Lot. How cute is that? The Tot Lot. I like it. Over here. So you have a lot of stuff inside of Hazlet as well. There is a DMV inside of Hazlet. I've never been there. If you watch any of my old videos, the freehold DMV, I did all of my stuff in Jersey there. I was in and out. It was like a whole different experience than any other DMV I've ever been to. I haven't been there in like 3 years, right? Probably 4 years maybe. But let me tell you something. I've been there a couple times and every time we're like this. So again, freehold DMV is the best one. It's the best one, no matter what. All right, so let's actually zoom in a different way this time. We don't really talk about prices and houses and styles and stuff in here, but I do want to walk you through a couple blocks just so you can kind of see what we're getting into here. Let's go. Yep, okay. So we are inside right now of Hazlet. So this is 2 things I want to show you. Remember what I said about 35 and 36? See how there's all stores, 35 and 36? And then when you leave, this is the Airport Plaza, and then when you leave 35 and 36 and go to the back streets, that's kind of where all the housings are, right? All the houses. So as you see, they're not acre lots. This is what I try to explain. They're not acre lots. They are, smaller sizes. They're like Staten Island houses. They're Staten Island, but bigger, and there's no attached. They're all single family. I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did. But as you see, you're going to see some schools back here, houses around here, and I know because I priced one out that we're going to list is about 575, 600,000, right? It's right around here. Some of them have pools, some of them don't, but you see there's a kind of similar style going on in this section of Hazlet, New Jersey. So I just wanted to kind of show you that so you could see what I was talking about in proximity. Now, if you go further down into Monmouth County, you're going to see much larger lots and larger houses, right? That's just how it is. So whenever I say the houses are rounds in the C shape, this is what I mean. All right, let's put it back to the regular screen now. All right, so right before we wrap this up, always drop your comments below. Me or my team will always answer them within 24 to 48 hours. I have a full team just for YouTube to make sure that you understand and pick the best town for you and your family, right? So who is this town best for? Hazlet, if I had to pick the perfect buyer in here, I'll give you 2 examples. It would be a first-time home buyer or a downsizer, right, that wants to spend around $500,000-600,000, because that's what they are, will, at the time of this recording, right, we're 1/7/2026, will they be this way in a year? I don't know, right? I can't tell you that, but I can tell you right now, for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with a basement, 1,700 square feet, that's what they're going for, because that's what I'm listing. That's who this fits. Also, for somebody who wants to be 20-30 minutes away from Staten Island, 20 minutes-ish, they still want to be in Jersey, but they want to be closer to their neighbors, right? They don't want to feel too suburban. It's not suburban here at all. If you were to pick up the house and put it in Staten Island, you'd probably get a little more distance, right, in between, because there's really no semis. So you get less cars on the street because of that style. But that's what I would compare it to. Maybe like a westerly block, just distance-wise, right? But other than that, those would be the ideal clientele for here. First-time couple, right? Downsizer, somebody who wants to spend that price range, and somebody who wants to be closer to public transportation or closer to Staten Island because you have the train station, you have the bus route. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. Again, anybody has any questions, put them in the comments below, and me and my team will get back to you. I'll see you on the outside. Bye.
And there you have it, a full-blown tour map from Staten Island to Hazlet, New Jersey. I hope you learned so much. Any questions, please put it in the comments below. My team and I will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. If you're thinking about making a move to Hazlet, New Jersey, or any of the surrounding areas, feel free to reach out. We cannot wait to meet you. We'll see you soon. Bye.